What up, guys? It is Anitier here to bring you a review for Anitier's Guild Forever, however you wish to call me. Either this name right here or Anitier, whatever you guys choose to call me. But yeah, let's review ReZERO as a whole series. Predominantly, it's going to be more focused on episode 22, 23, 24, and 25. This is a damn good show, like a really good show, and I have to say, I thought it would be more toward Rim, but toward the end, I really did appreciate Subaru's character a lot. His character developed so what? Thank you, camera. Thank you for focusing. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So I have to say, out of all the characters in the series, Subaru is by far my favorite character. Really love his character. Came a long way from a dude that was just seeking to pretty much hook up with that one hot silver-haired elf girl. Like, can I get in your DMs, girl? I'm joking. Like, yeah, so he was pretty much hitting up Emilia. Emilia wasn't catching the bait, and it took so much time and effort to get on her good side. There was a lot of struggle, there was a lot of issues along the way, but over the turn, we slowly start seeing Subaru's character slowly crack, break apart, and build back up, as well as crack once again, farther below than ever, and built up in the most greatest way possible. He didn't just like become better as a character, he matured so well. I never in a million, well, maybe not a million years, but you know what I mean, right, guys? Like, I never would ever suspect him and Julius would become friends. Even though Subaru never directly admitted him being his friend, he did care enough to apologize. He did care enough to be around him and trust him. And Julius even called him his friend. Julius, my boy, I have to give you credit, man. I really did hate you in the beginning. I was with Subaru there. But the fact that you acknowledge your actions, even though you don't regret the reasons behind those actions, you regret the actions of harming Subaru, going so far as to call him your friend, try to do good by him, try to earn his trust back. You really did come a long way and showed that you care about Subaru and you wanted to be his friend. You wanted to be someone that he could depend on, that you could depend on him. And the fact that Subaru and also showed the same way, like he cared about him, like even the way they tag team against Betelgeuse, or however you say his name, like it was awesome to see. I really did enjoy the group. Like, honestly, toward these last 4 episodes, it really looked like it was more devoted to the development and the friendship between Julius and Subaru. And I have to admit, it did not disappoint. Their development together was brilliantly done from beginning to end. I loved it. I loved how it showed. Episode 24, it looked like it showed more of the built-up. No, actually, it was from episode 22 to 24. It showed Subaru came to the realization that what he did was no better than Julius. He did his part to try to befriend him, showed he cared about him, showed that he felt bad for what he did, really showed that he was the better person in this situation. And Julius, respect his accomplishments, respect how he was acting toward him. It showed that Subaru, even though he didn't directly say it, even though he said he hates his guts, he showed that he cared about Julius. He considered him a friend. He didn't directly say it, but his action tells it all. And the way how the last episode or episode, yeah, it was like the last episode show that, no, it was episode 24. Yeah. So it was like episode 22 and 23. Subaru was trying to do good by Julius and showed that he cared about him, wanted to be his friend despite what happened. And toward episode 24 onward, it showed that Julius did his part and showed that he felt bad for Subaru. Not felt bad for him, but felt bad what he did to him. And went so far as to call him his friend. I really do. I do admire that. I can appreciate, like, if you did something bad to someone and you felt bad for what you did, that shows true character. That shows that you're not all that bad. You have a conscience. You're a good guy. You're not selfish. And I have to admit, Julius, my boy, the fact that you're a character that shows mistakes, admits mistakes, and tries to do right by those mistakes. I appreciate that character. I really do. Much respects. Much respects. I really gotta hand it to it. That's why Julius has earned the number 3 spot in my favorite characters in this series. For those of you that don't know, my top 5 favorite characters of this series so far. Number 1, Subaru, hands down. The boy has amazing development, and the things he comes up on the fly, like god damn, dude. I gotta hand it to you, man. He's one clever little shit. So yeah, Subaru earning the number 1 spot. Rem earning the number 2 spot. I know what you're thinking, but Rem's best girl. Why didn't you put her number 1? What's wrong with you? Everyone attack this son of a gun on the comment section. How much screen time do we see of Subaru? All the time. How much screen time do we see of Rim? Well amount, I say. But still, she is an adorable, like, oh my god. If Subaru did not exist in this show, she would be number 1 spot easy. But and trust me when I say I'm with you guys. She is best girl. Love her, like god damn, like Subaru. If I was a character in the series, I would make sure. Oh wait, you want Amelia? You don't want Rim? You don't want Rim? All right then, that's my that ass is mine then. Alright, your girl's right. Yeah, she's right. Yeah, you go to. Hey Rim, how you doing, girl? That's what I'd be. That's what I'd be in this series. I'm not even gonna lie to you. If Subaru wants me, I'll be like, go ahead. Go deal with that crap. I'll be with my girl, my princess right here. I'll take good care of her. So, Ram, what you got to do later? No. He said he likes Amelia. That means you're mine now. Alright? No. We're going to dinner. Alright? Look, man. You know what? Fuck it. I'm tired of you, girl. You can't get Subaru off your head. Okay, I'll chill, guys. I'll chill. But anyway, yeah. Really did enjoy this series for the most part. It was fan-freaking-tastic. One of my easily top favorite shows so far. I'm really sad that it's over, though, honestly. I wish I could see more. But I know there's a teaser trailer out. So, guys, please let me know in the comment section below. Is it safe for me to react to the Season 2 teaser trailer or whatever for ReZERO? Or do I have to watch something else? Like, let me know in the comment section if it's safe to react to it. And if you guys want to see that. Because, because either way, I'm going to look at that trailer. Either way, I'm going to look at it. I just need to know if it's safe to do that now or not. Let me know in the comment section below. And I will have to admit, like, Bitail, the one thing that left me curious about the character Bitail Geese, even though most of the time he just freaked the heck out of me, and he's freaking crazy. Like, what the heck? Bottom line, he's crazy. Like, damn, crazy son of a bitch. Anyway, yeah. So, let me know did he directly knew Stella? Because he talked about her. He knew her name. He called her a witch first, but then he called her by her name. I feel like that's common knowledge, though, since a lot of the villagers know. But apparently he talked like he knew her. And when Bitail Geese was inside Subaru's body, he saw Satella. And when she spoke, guys, and when she spoke, it sounded like Amelia. Like, the heck? It even the silhouette of the jealous witch, it looked like Amelia. Can someone? I feel like it would be spoilers. So if it's spoilers, don't tell me. But like, god damn. That is wild. So yeah, it did left me puzzled that it felt like Betelgeuse directly knew Satella. I hope they touch more upon that on season 2. Even though his character is dead, I feel like that's important information for us, the audience, to know. Looks like Emilia has Emilia and Subaru shipped, because she never really responded to his confession. He confessed his heart out, but she never did reply. So I don't know if they're a thing yet. It kind of left and the thing that pissed me off the most, what the hell did Subaru said toward the end? We never know. Like, what the freak? I know it could be something not even that big of a deal, but guys, does someone knows what he said in the end? And can you tell me, or would it be kind of spoilerish for season 2? Let me know in the comment section below, because I really do want to know what the heck he said. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it off at there. Oh, final verdict for this show. Hold up, let me compile my thoughts for a second, because I need to consider the good and the bad, even though there's more good than bad, trust me. Alright, I got my thoughts. It mainly leaned towards Subaru, but Subaru is the main character, so... Okay, let's start with the cons first. The cons is, I felt like in some portions of this series, a lot of the repetition was very overused. Like, I understand it's meant to show struggle for the character, for trial and error and struggle, and for him to learn from those mistakes. I understand, but I felt like the overusage of it was too it's like the one thing that I really did like that I took in most when it comes to the negatives is the overuse of return by death, when majority of the times it was just one mistake after new mistake after new mistake until something eventually happened. Again, that's not a bad thing necessarily, because it shows struggle and it shows growth to make sure that the character Subaru did not repeat the same mistakes again. It's not a huge issue, it's just a minor thing I just want to mention. Like, I understand you're trying to cause repetition of errors and mistakes to better this character. And honestly, what I mean by better is by showing his goods, his bads, and his in-betweens. And it's not a bad thing. It's just I felt like there was... Most of the cases, the repetition was fine. But there were other cases to where, like, it got to the point to where, like... So, when are we going to get done with this? I kind of want to move on to whatever comes out next in the story. Even though this is technically a part of the story. But in the end... Each of the struggles was very rewarding. And I noticed a lot of the whenever Subaru succeeds, predominantly I'm concentrating this on Emilia and Rim. There's always like this big blurring casted light upon the significant female along with Subaru. It shows a sense, I know it's basically supposed to symbolize a sense of victory. Can you stop blurring? Damn! Anyway, it basically is supposed to symbolize a sense of victory, a sense of peace and tranquility, that all this ruckus, everything bad that happened has now come to a close, and we have now successfully gone through the struggle and prevailed. I understand, which is one of the things I did like. Another negative that I want to respond, which is the last one, honestly, I really didn't like that Subaru acted as like the guideline for the issues to be solved rather than him. I mean, he did technically solve everything. Like, everyone else just acted accordingly to his plan. But I really would like to see him be a badass, you know? Instead of be like, Reinhardt, come on, do your thing, boy. Help me out here. Julius, come on, man. I need your help. Yeah, finish him off for me. I kind of wanted him to be like the man and to take people down. You know what I mean? I kind of want him to be. He is a badass in my opinion. He is an amazing badass. But I want him not just be like a smart badass. I want him to be like kicking some ass. You know what I mean? That's what I like to see. They kind of slowly touched upon Subaru learning some magic here and there, which is only one known as Shamak. I think that's what it's called. But they never it's like they only touched upon him learning some magic and then just threw it away afterwards. They never really touched upon it and developed that side of Subaru. They mostly focus more on his struggles and how he mentally overcame those struggles, which is honestly the appealing part of this show, in my honest opinion. But I really would have liked him to learn more about magic and develop that further. But that's just minor gripes. Once again, they're minor. They're not a huge deal. Best part about this show, Subaru. I don't care what anyone says. Subaru is the driving force of this show. Subaru, his struggle, his wins, really make his character seem... He shows that... Subaru is that kind of person that no matter how much you fall, you always can learn to pick yourself back up. You will always learn to pick yourself up. This is... Because remember, guys, this is a very important thing. A lesson 101 from Annie Tierg / Guild Forever. Remember, the reason why we fall is so we can learn to pick ourselves back up. That's the reason why we fall, guys. So no matter how much of our horrible side you see in us, know that we hit rock bottom. But even though we hit rock bottom, there's always going to be a few staircases somewhere that you can find to help us go back up. Once again, the harder in my opinion, the harder you fall, the higher you get back up. So, in my opinion, I really did this. Subaru's struggles, his downs, his accomplishments was the great appeal of the show. That was the driving appeal of the show. And come on, guys. For those of you that like this show, you gotta admit, it's what Subaru couldn't do, and it's what Subaru was able to do, no matter what the odds were, is what really makes you appreciate this show. Unless you like seeing Amelia's boobies, or seeing Amelia, or seeing Rim. Girl, you looking good. I'm joking. But yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna cut it down from there, but I'm gonna give my final verdict of the show. I'm going to give ReZERO 4.9 out of 5 stars. Once again, the reason why it's not a 5 out of 5 is because I would have liked to see Subaru develop more badassery physically, like show that he can handle himself. And I also would have liked to see him show more development in his magic skills and not be something to touch upon of and then just completely forget about it later. Know what I mean? That's why. But if it wasn't for that, it would have been a solid 5 out of 5. But I still, once again, just because it's a 4.9 doesn't mean it's bad. Once again, it is an amazing show. But let me know, guys. Yes, this counts as question 1. What was your final verdict of this series? And explain to me why. And for question 2, who are your top 5 characters? You already know mine, but let me know yours. You don't have to explain why. If you want to, you can, but yeah, list your top 5 characters. But yeah, that's it for me, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, sub if you haven't already. Really motivates me to put more content out there for you guys as my guildmates, and I'll see you guys on the future reactions. Peace. Anyway, I'm out. Peace.